Good evening, Riley. I was able to speak to community members today following that verdict, and I can tell you that many of them were quite surprised by this verdict. A lot of them also telling me they didn't agree with this verdict. Following that, we came to this bench dedicated to one of the victims, Karim Abu Najm, and found his family members out here following the verdict. They told us they didn't want to be on camera till this was all over, but we were able to speak to them briefly, and they expressed that this verdict felt like the 53rd stabbing to their son.
I know the city is not taking it too lightly, but I just think we could do more.
The community of Davis is reflecting tonight after a jury found Carlos Dominguez not guilty of first-degree murder, with the mistrial declared on the second-degree charges. The outcome left many residents shocked and disappointed.
Just sort of compounds our cynicism towards each other and towards the trust in our Justice Department and the trust in the system that is supposed to protect us. And it is disappointing.
Others shared similar frustrations, questioning how the jury could not reach a decision given the facts of the case.
Honestly, I'm pretty surprised that it was like a mistrial. Honestly, it seemed pretty clear-cut to me because it's double homicide. So whatever happens, and if they do a new trial anytime soon, hopefully they can, make the right decision, because I understand he's been through some things. But in the end of the day, murder's murder, and he did kill two people.
Still, not everyone is reacting with disappointment. Some in the community weren't exactly sure how to feel, especially after learning that Dominguez had been diagnosed with schizophrenia, a condition that may have played a role in the violent attacks.
I would have to say there has to be some kind of form of, not fully we don't do anything because of his mental, illnesses, but maybe not the other case either, where he's in jail for the rest of his life. So maybe somewhere in the middle.
Clearly, I think the boy is, or the person is, got a lot of mental issues, and I'm not sure that the trial maybe was the particularly best way of going.
With the retrial scheduled to begin next month, many in the community are hopeful the new proceedings will bring clarity and ultimately justice.
Justice, whatever the justice is, that there's 12 jurors who decide that the evidence it either is or it isn't.
While the family and community prepare for the upcoming trial, the residents of Davis continue to offer their heartfelt sympathies for the victim's family.
All of people in Davis who, mourn with you, we understand your loss, and we also feel really, tied to what happened.
I feel for the family, my heart goes out to those victims.
There's not really much else I can say, because the trial's going to happen, and whatever happens from there, I think that's going to be their closure.
This community is very well invested in this case, and after speaking to them, I can tell you that they're hopeful for a different outcome in this next trial. In Davis, covering local news that matters, Christina Bautista, Fox 40 News.
All right, Christina, thank you.